According to the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that eating leaves, fruits, and water is enough to keep us healthy. The one whose diet and movements are balanced, whose actions are proper, whose hours of sleeping and waking up are regular, and who follows the path of meditation is the destroyer of pain or unhappiness. Eating too much food or starving and sleeping too much or remaining awake all the time is not health-friendly. Such people cannot concentrate or do sadhana. While eating, one should concentrate only on eating as the food is served to one's consciousness. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna describes 4 types of food based on how they are consumed. They are bhoja, peya, kosha, and lahya. Bhoja, foods that are chewed like bread or roti. Peya, foods that are swallowed or drunk like milk or juice. Kosha, foods that are sucked like sugarcane. Lahya, foods that are licked like honey. Lord Krishna also describes how food is connected to our inner nature and how our dominant guna or quality influences our dietary preferences. These qualities are called as sattva, rajas, or tamas. Sattva quality is associated with balance, harmony, purity, and goodness. Rajas quality is associated with passion, activity, and movement. Tamas quality is associated with ignorance, inertia, and laziness. The Bhagavad Gita classifies food into 3 categories based on its nutritional value as sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. Sattvic food is always prepared 3 to 4 hours before consumption and is always fresh, simple, juicy, easily digestible, nutritious, smooth, and delicious. Sattvic food is defined as that which is eaten in its natural state, without being altered in any way, and which leaves the eater feeling peaceful and healthy. It's not only vegetarian, but also a very basic diet plan that relies on natural ingredients. Sattvic food increases mental vitality and maintains emotional steadiness and facilitates clearer thought processes. Sattvic food is excellent for maintaining mental and physical well-being. It's possible to eat a sattvic diet by consuming foods like vegetables and fruits like tomatoes, pointed gourd, sponge gourd, bitter gourd, and leafy greens, as well as cow's milk, ghee, and ripe fresh fruits. Turmeric, ginger, cardamom, coriander, fennel, and cinnamon are all sattvic, and they're all used frequently in cooking. Naturally sourced oils and spices can also be considered sattvic. Rajasic cuisine is known to invigorate both the body and the psyche. Hyperactivity, restlessness, anger, irritability, and inability to sleep have all been linked to eating too much of these foods. The quality of rajasic food is that it is cooked quickly and is nutritious. The food which gives energy and excitement to the person comes under the category of rajasic food. Rajasic cuisine is characterized by extremes of flavor, either sour, hot, sweet, or dry. Rajasic cuisine is prepared with a lot of fat such as oil or ghee. It is very stimulating, and eating it can make a person sensual and passionate, but it can also lead to stress and several ailments. Rajasic diet is also fresh but heavy. Meat, fish, eggs, unsprouted grains and pulses, spicy spices like chili, asafoetida, garlic, onions, and spicy vegetables are all examples of rajasic food. A rajasic diet is helpful for persons who value measured aggression in their daily lives, such as those who serve in the military, run businesses, or compete in sports. In general, rajasic cuisine is characterized by strong, astringent flavors including bitterness, sourness, saltiness, pungentness, tanginess, and dryness. A tamasic diet consists of foods that cause mental lethargy, muddled thinking, and a loss of orientation. This includes foods that have gone bad or been reheated. According to ancient Indian texts, tamasic food is described as being tasteless, containing traces of untouchable things, and should be cooked no later than 3 hours before consumption. Tamasic food is considered insignificant in Hindu rites. These are examples of foods that are detrimental to human health and cognition. Tamasic food brings man to the brink of death and ultimately leads to his demise. The food people eat influences their nature, and vice versa. The Atharva Upanishad explains that the coarsest part of the food we eat passes out as faces, the subtler part becomes flesh, and the subtlest part becomes the mind. Again, it states by eating pure food, the mind becomes pure. According to the Atharva Veda, Waking up during Brahma Muhurta is considered to be good for health. Brahma Muhurta is the 48-minute period that begins 1 hour and 36 minutes before sunrise and ends 48 minutes before sunrise. The exact time depends on the sunrise. It's believed that Brahma Muhurta has a serene ambience, pure vibrations, and immense spiritual energy. Atharva Veda says, just like the 4 main directions north, south, east, and west, the body also possesses 4 openings or doors. The east door is mouth, the west door is rectum, the north door is head, while the south door is private part. Rig Veda says that the water holds all medicines, whereas Atharva Veda says, may the waters from the snowy mountains bring health and peace to all people. May the spring waters calmness to you. May the swift currents be pleasing to you. And may the rains be a source of tranquility to all. May the waters of oasis in the desert be sweet to you, and so be the waters of ponds and lakes. May the waters from the wells dug by humans be good to them, and may the healing powers of water be available to all human beings. According to Upanishad, health is a light body, freedom from cravings, a glowing skin, sonorous voice, fragrance of body. These signs indicate progress in the practice of meditation.